lovely beings. This is the first time I go live on Rumble. I don't know if it really works, but we'll see if it works. And yes, in a world where you don't know what is real and what is real, what is not real, and which people are real or not real, who is bringing you the news, I think we have to bring it ourselves. So I have a lot of alternative news sites, and I'm happy to bring it. I had like 2 videos on TikTok. I made 2 videos on TikTok this week, and they were taken out. So that's why I feel like I really wanted to bring you the news, because there's a lot of truth in there, and that's why they were taken out. But so I felt like called to bring alternative news to you. So here I am. This is the first time the news from Normie land. For the people that are awake, understand what it is, and I don't people, but just to know that for the people, yeah, that they understand what I'm about and what I'm sharing. I know that's all with twist and with humor, and it's only entertainment purposes only. And I hope you are entertained by this. Yes. So first of all, congratulations to all the people in Canada, all the freedom fighters. Justin Trudeau is finally resigning. Yay! 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 I'm happy for all of you. He was the one jailing people from the trucker movement, confiscating their money, and that is just like one little thing that he did. Like he was like the worst with the COVID, and it's like I think a lot of people from Canada will be very happy. We don't know if the opposition is controlled opposition or not, but at least it's not as bad as him. So I hope for Canada and all the people in Canada that it gets better for you all, and especially because like it's really really bad what's happening there also with the maids, the assisted suicide for even children and people with mental conditions, and people that just ask for someone help in their house, disabled people, and then they say, yeah, but the other possibility is you could do assisted suicide, and people don't even know that there's like another agenda behind it, because there's like a billion dollar industry because of the organ trafficking and organ harvesting and stuff. So there's a bigger agenda out there to make people do this, and they think they're doing a good thing, but it's not. So that's why I also want to share that. So yay for the people in Canada, very happy for you. I talked to a lot of Canadian freedom fighters, and yeah, it's not easy in Canada. But just like in Holland, where I come from, the Netherlands, where I come from, it's also like I met someone from Holland, and within 1 minute she said, like, "Yeah, we come from the belly of the beast." I was like, "Oh, yeah." And in Holland, like it's the biggest service of child pornography come from Holland. The amount, the like 70 or 80% of comes from Holland, and it's like we come from a country where there's the evil reigns very much. So and it's also for the people that know it. And so then we have the fork. We have the fork thingy, and you couldn't even say. I made a video on TikTok, and it was got deleted. So I'm gonna tell here what my thing of the fork, because there were so many TikTok videos going out about the fork, and I'm like, why my video gets deleted? Because why? It's because I made the connection with the fake Sahara dust sand that was also everywhere, that was magnetic, and I got respiratory issues from that. So I heard a lot of people with the fork that they also got respiratory issues from that, and all sort of problems. And and one person also, I said, like, check if it's magnetic, and yes, it was. But not only people from the fork has, but also the snowfall. One put snow in a distiller and it had all sorts of black stuff in it underneath, and that was magnetic as well. So there's more going on here. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that. Yeah, there's more going on, and the fog was everywhere. The fog was everywhere around the whole world, like in England, in America, even here, like in Mexico, there was some fog. So people were really having problems with that, and they're going to investigate it as well. But yeah, we know there's weather modification anywhere, everywhere. They make sure there's a lot of clouds everywhere. We don't hardly see the sun, and that's not only in Holland, in the Netherlands, and England. It's in so many places. They do chemtrailing everywhere. I was in Spain and they were doing it. I was in Portugal, they were doing it. I'm now in Mexico, they're doing it. Like it's crazy, but I hope one day we all see the sun again more and more, and that those evil beings that do this need to stop. But the awareness is coming out. The awareness is coming out from the chemtrails, the cloud seeding, all of it. And I was made fun of saying this to people for like 20 years already. But now more and more people seeing it, and it's coming out more and more. So, and also there's so much shit in the air that they put in, all those heavy metals and stuff to get people sick. It's good to detox anyway. So, and TikTok also removed a video of me saying how to detox, but I will make more information. I will share more information about it. And then there has also the terrorist attacks. That was also one big. That's why I call it news from Normie land. I almost wanted to say news from the clown world, because like how much more obvious does it need to get before people see certain things? Like it's like really crazy, because like they had the thing in New Orleans and they had the thing in Las Vegas with the truck. And what are the odds that Elon Musk posted about a truck on fire the day before that happened? So that is sort of like, what are the odds of that? And then apparently they found again a Muslim passport. That is their MO in every false flag terrorist attack, like fake one. It's all schemed and planned by the same agencies. Like it gets also more and more clear. It's more see-through, and like everything is in flames and everything is bombarded. But yeah, they always find the passport, as if that will stand any fire. So it's like it's quite clear. And then both of the terrorist attacks had like the same rental car agencies, and they even had were at the same military what is it, military base. They learned what they needed to do. It's clear. And also in New Orleans, what are the odds? They normally have like poles there where so cars can't come into the streets, and then suddenly those poles were gone. It's like, how many times does something need to happen to know that the people involved and the people orchestrating these things are within the government? Like that's the biggest enemy is within. Like this the biggest gang. They just took over. They say like, yo, we're in charge. You have to do this and that. You have to pay taxes. Like they just put it in their own pockets mostly. They don't put it in. They put it in their own pockets. And what they really need to do with it, they don't do it, because people like most people don't have help. Most people are having trouble to make ends meet. And there's more and more, like especially in Holland, or like it's like especially in America and in Canada, like the homeless crisis. Like, come on, you need TikTok videos from Nate to help the people, the homeless people, and it's like you see those videos, and like I'm so glad that there are people like that around there. But I'm like, when do we finally say like, hey, government, you really need to do something about it? Like it's not adequate. It's not adequate what you're doing. It's not the it's with the healthcare system is not adequate. It's not right. It's the schooling system is not right. The what you're doing for homeless people, what you're doing for people with addiction is not right. What you're doing, like taxing people until it's like it's not they're not even able to make a living. Like people are not cannot afford to live anymore at this moment. It's like what does need to happen before more people speak out, before more people really got like are doing something against it. So know that you can always reach me if you want to really, yeah, make a difference. I have different systems. I will have different things set up, and maybe we can co-create something together and yeah, see how we can really do something about it. And when we are with more people, we always have more better ideas. So always you can reach out. So the other thing that I also want to say, there was a big thing coming. It's so like it's blowing up. What's happening in the UK? They're like that's Keith Starmer, is the prime minister. He covered up about the Jimmy Savile child abuse. He was personally involved in it and in the cover up, and also is personally involved in the cover up of grooming gangs. So there's the people that like raping like children, and they get away with it. It's because it's like also part of this whole networking and planned, and they're covering up, and these are everywhere. Those pedophile gangs, and that we need to halt this. There's a reason they get more money from a child trafficking and as a child abuse. They make more money with that than wars and everything else. And they're drug trafficking and everything, and they're like organ trafficking. It's like this was the biggest one. There's a reason 800 million children go missing every year. And it's time people know it, and it's time that we do something about it, and it's time that the awareness raises about this. So at least I'm sharing about it much. A lot of other people are also sharing about it, and I chose to share about it here on Rumble because we're being silenced on a lot of different other platforms. So I'm definitely being silenced on TikTok. So yeah, I'm sharing this now. I'm gonna share this now whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna put news from Normie. This one was the first edition, 6th January. And thank you for watching. And thank you for being here. And yeah, just know that I wish the best for everybody. And yeah, and it can only be if we bring justice. We are like, I don't know how long we're waiting for that, but justice needs to be here, and I hope it's coming for everybody very soon. Yes, yes. Thank you for listening. Not everybody understands what I'm doing here, but the people that understand, yes, I'm doing it for everybody, and know this. Thank you for being here, and wishing you all the best. And I will put all my links underneath here, and yeah, follow me for more. I also share about lots and lots and lots of other things, about healing, about herbs, about dealing with this reality on so many levels, energy healing frequencies, all sorts of things, what can help you, and also what is it? Meditations, breath work, yoga. I share a lot of things, information about health, detoxing, taking care of yourself, and I share a lot of things that can help you in this reality. So yes, thank you for being here, and wishing you all the best.